whenever you're ready.
Okay, Cindy, tell me a little bit about like what was your perception of what this was going to be before you actually came in the first time?
Well, I've watched videos on physical trainers and stuff and how they take you in and they're gonna like make you do exercises that you're really not capable, that I didn't feel like I was capable of doing. And that's kind of a fear.
Absolutely.
For a lot of people to come in and like, you're gonna do sit-ups for 20 reps that you can do maybe 3 at home.
Exactly.
So when you come in and you're like, I was very surprised at the amount of things that I was able to do that I didn't think I would be able to do.
Yeah.
And then the teaching that you guys do on your core, your muscle training,
Yep, absolutely.
trying to
for
do
sure.
those things, that's helped a lot.
So what were some like big eye-openers for you that you either didn't realize about yourself or maybe things that like maybe some of those trigger points that we hit that you didn't even think that were a thing, or even some of the exercises that you were surprised like, oh man, that was a lot harder than I was thinking that it was going to be.
Well, one of them was like when you did my back and you really massaged it with your fingers and then that little machine that you
Yep.
used. And that I thought really hurt really bad, but as soon as it was over, it was like the release that I got, like maybe you said something about knots in there
Yep,
that you kind of
absolutely.
work those out. And later on that night, it really, like I was like, oh, wow, I don't have any pain.
Absolutely, yeah, that's good. What about some of the exercises that you did? Was there anything that was like, you're like, oh, that looked like that's going to be super easy, and you did, and you're like, man, that's really difficult.
Like the ones with my feet in the air. Like
Yep.
I thought, oh, I could do that, no problem. And then I was like, wow, this is really tough, especially when you make me think about the muscle movements that I'm using. Because I could do it with like it quickly and just get it done, but I'm not really using the right muscle groups that you
Are
really
supposed to
make
be
me
using.
focus on.
Exactly, for sure. And then is there anything that you would say to somebody that's like on the fence of like coming in, like maybe they're intimidated that like, this is way too intense for me or something along those lines? What would you say to them?
I would tell them that they will work with what you are capable of doing. They make the workouts customized to what you can do and then work you to progress to where you can get better.
Yeah, I think that's usually a big thing that most people have, a big misinterpretation of is whenever they think personal trainers and working with them, a lot of it's very intense exercise, things that I can't do. Maybe I'm going to get hurt if I have specific injuries or something like that. They're really scared, especially if they've injured themselves in the past with exercise. So I think that's usually like, that's a common thing that most people usually say is, man, you guys really modify a lot of the exercises, or even to the component, like for some people, we don't even get to the exercises because of some of their injuries and problems and mobilities are so bad, we don't even get to do exercises. So that's kind of, a big thing that I feel like, whenever you're first coming in, the intimidation factor is super high because you're like, well, it's almost the unexpected. You just don't know
Right.
what to expect. So I think that's, it's a big thing for doing these type of things, to be able to show people this is exactly what we do and how it's really different from everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too, that it's totally different than everybody else's program. That they just come in and I think too, like with physical therapists,
Yep.
they have like the insurance thing that they're only allowed to do so
Yep.
many sessions, so they try to push you through to get you to do so much more that you're actually not ready for.
Yep.
To where when they come here, you're able to take your time and work them
Yep.
up to where they can
Yeah.
be.
And I think you're totally right. That's always a big thing that a lot of people ask is, are we physical therapists? And we really are not. So it's like we're the post-physical therapy type people where they do the work to get you back to occupational, and what we do is we try to get you back to your normal lifestyle that you want to live. So a lot of it is usually people have goals of things that they want to do, like even for basic things is, getting up and down to be able to play with my kids or grandkids or whatever that may be, and that's what their goal is. So really, it's like we're not working with people that are, marathon athletes or professional athletes, stuff along those lines. Everybody's goals are completely different, so then that's kind of like what we work with is, modify the exercises and the capabilities of that, and then progress them at their rate of comfortability to get them back to where they are. So I
Yes.
think that's a lot of it is most people are scared because they think they're going to get pushed so quickly.
Right,
So I definitely.
right.
Yep.
I've heard of a lot of people doing that.
Yeah. So is there anything else that you'd like to go over or say anything for anybody else that would be, on the fence of coming in?
Just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of it because you guys are awesome anyways to work with. They're a lot of fun. the exercises or customized to what you can do.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Great job, guys.
Yeah.